Just wanted to say thank you guys for doing this call. And your names are Fred and Erin. What's your business name and where are you guys located?
Our business name is Do Good Investments, LLC.
I like it.
Thank you. And we're located in Newton, North Carolina, or Hickory area, Hickory, North Carolina.
Okay. How close is that to Raleigh? I know that area pretty well.
2.5 hours from Raleigh.
Okay. Neat. And then what's your background? Did you guys just get into real estate investing, or is this like a new marketing method that you guys are trying out using DealMachine?
Relatively new. I forgot when I downloaded the app, but probably late last year.
Okay.
But no, we've been doing real estate investing for about 3.5 years or so.
Yeah.
A little longer. We did it on our own, like just live-in flips while we were up in New York. Then we moved down to North Carolina and did it really as a business about 3.5 years ago. And just until now, it's really started ramping up.
That's awesome. And so tell me about this deal that you guys did.
So we actually take our little girl to violin class every week. And there happened to be a house in that neighborhood, and we used the DealMachine app. We snapped a picture and just started the postcards. And at first he just wasn't interested. He responded back, and I think I even used your advanced search in order to get a response.
Okay.
So I think he just said, no, not interested, gonna give it to my son. Well, we just kept following up with him, and periodically, and then eventually he just said, yes, okay, I'll sell it, let's do it.
Okay.
It took a few months worth of follow-up.
Okay.
Yeah, the initial thing was the postcards. He was getting the postcards we set it up for 3 weeks, every 3 weeks, and for 7 times. And so I forgot at what point he contacted us, but somewhere in the middle there.
Yeah. 7 times.
Yeah.
So did you guys have that just on repeat, the same postcard?
Yes.
Okay. Did you guys change anything, what it said at all?
No.
All right.
The color very recently, but that he was getting the same things.
Yeah. What was that turning point for him that you think made him want to call you and sell it?
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah. So he was going through health issues.
Okay.
And just was ready. This is what he told us. He was ready to unload some of his properties. So he had multiple properties, and he kind of just wanted to cash out, I guess.
Yeah.
And our persistence kind of, worked out.
Yeah. Persistence does work out a lot. But a lot of times people, they would say that guy's not interested, and they'd stop sending him mail.
Exactly.
Much sooner than 7 a lot of times. So I'm really glad that worked out.
If we get any kind of response initially, that even if it's a no, that it's always better to follow up, because there's some interest if they're responding.
Absolutely.
No response, we've found out that there's still an interest because they're responding.
I think that's really, really smart. And so did you guys end up just buying this one, or did he have others that you were able to help him with?
He showed us others, and we were interested, but we're not at the point where we could do 3. We're at the point where we're almost ready to do 2 simultaneously, and so we were kind of going to wait for this one until we pursued the others.
Okay,
so,
awesome.
It might pan out, but not yet.
But we did get another lead from one of your cards as well.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Tell me about that one.
Well, that one didn't come to fruition, but yeah, we did get a lead. You're talking about the one in Raleigh section?
Across from Dan. On that corner where
that was another one.
Yeah,
there's a few. No, that one wasn't that actually. We started sending postcards, but that was a different way they contacted us. But no, there was another one in a different neighborhood that we contacted, and in all honesty, we screwed up that one on not getting the deal.
Okay.
But he got the postcard, and he called us, and it was a great lead, and I dropped the ball on the follow-up. Otherwise, that definitely would have been a deal.
Okay. I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, that's okay.
So let's go back to this one that you guys are doing your flip on, that you're kind of just, you bought it and you're holding it and you're waiting for your other projects to finish.
Mm-hmm.
Like how do you, like, what was the numbers? Or like, what do you expect the numbers to be on that deal?
So actually we finish our rehab either today or tomorrow on this one.
Oh, cool.
Now that I know what we put into the rehab, I have a better idea on the numbers. So we estimate this one will be somewhere, depending on what we could sell it for, somewhere between $30,000 and $40,000 profit. So we bought it for $67,000. This was with an additional lot that he had available, and we budgeted $30,000 for rehab. Rehab's looking like it's going to be $34,000, and our ARV originally we had pinned at $135,000, but with the market we're in, it looks like we're going to push it up to maybe $145,000, possibly $150,000. So that's all dependent. So anywhere between $135,000 and $150,000, and so it'll give us a profit of somewhere between $30,000 and $40,000, depending on if a realtor is used and whatnot, all that.
But we also split the lot. So we have the ability to sell the lot separately to the person who's buying the home for an additional $7,000.
That's cool. That's great. Would you guys ever consider building a new house on that lot?
We considered it. We don't think that the cost going into new construction would really profit us much.
Okay.
At least as of yet.
Okay.
Something that we have that option because we're keeping the lot.
I recently met these ladies in Ohio, Myra and I feel like another M name, but I'm forgetting it. Maybe Mia. But they build to rent. I never heard of somebody really doing that.
Yeah.
And they made it sound so easy. They're like, well, you got to get the permits and the foundation, but you can give the house plans from online and give it to like a lumber company, and that lumber company will come out there and they'll just put that thing right up. And then she's like, the rest from there is like a rehab. So I was like, man, I want to try that. And they do it at scale. And I think they've kind of found out the formula for what these like bigger buyers, hedge funds, type operations will do. But I thought that was really interesting because I haven't heard anybody else doing it quite like that. And I thought that was cool.
Oh, that's awesome. That's actually a good idea because we're looking to do some more buy and holds right now. And heck, to have a brand new house that
right
would be great.
I think I always thought it was so hard, and I've never done it, but she just made it sound so easy. She's like, you gotta, do your permit, get your foundation. She's like, you just pick the plan, give it to a lumber company. She's like, price it out. All these lumber companies will do your framing for you, and they'll be competitive with it. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that is cool. We should consider that.
But I'm super happy. I mean, $30,000 to $40,000 is pretty healthy, and that's not just DealMachine. You guys added a lot of value to that house yourself by doing the renovations. So really awesome job. Glad to hear you guys are a couple days from completion on that.
No, I love your guys' app. You guys make it super easy, and I just love the fact that you don't have to think about it. You find the property, snap the picture, hit a button, and then it's going out no matter whether you're thinking about it or not. And that's kind of one of my weaknesses is I can't get a routine going. And
yep.
You guys do that for us.
I love it too because it always seems like, we've always talked about doing, mail campaigns and such, but at the end of the day, we're driving by the house and we see it. It's not just a random person. We're specifically directing it towards a house we know is in need of help.
Right.
It's targeting a little better than just a random mailing.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, I think it is. And
I feel like we save a lot of money.
Absolutely. Well, yeah, if the house is distressed, they've really only got two options. They got to either sink money into it themselves or sell it at a discount.
Yeah.
That's awesome to hear. Do you guys add the properties yourself, or have you given any of the have you added anyone else to your team, like mom, dad, or other people?
Yeah. So I've added Erin, my wife, to the team. We've also added a couple other people. I wish they were better at putting in the deals than they are, but that's okay. I just take them off and put on somebody new.
I'm really good at that now.
What's that?
I'm really good at it.
Erin's really good at it. Was Erin the one who added this last one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome. I love it. So who are you finding that you're putting onto the team as well as Erin?
So like I met somebody at church who wants to get into investing, and I put him on it, thinking he would find me properties. We have a business partner too that we do some dealings with, and I put them on, and he sent me a deal or two, but that's about it.
Okay.
So, but yeah, I'm working with somebody now. I'm kind of mentoring him a little bit, and I actually think he'd be a good candidate.
Yeah.
Nathan, right?
Yeah.
I actually think he'd be a real good candidate, so I need to do that.
I think that's a really good scenario. When somebody wants mentoring, let them do this task for you. It's gonna be real helpful for you, but allow them to learn. I like that a lot. We have a couple people, well, more than a couple. We have some people who will they'll pay somebody hourly, like 12 to 15 an hour. Generally, they're wholesalers though, so if that brings in a lot of deals, they can take action on a lot of those.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's the right fit for you, but I wanted to mention it. Some other ideas that people use is like a mailman that goes on different routes every day. We suggest paying somebody like that, like a dollar amount per lead. So you got to make it worth their time. I would suggest like $3 to $5 per qualified lead that they give you, because more those leads are so good because they're getting in the nooks and crannies of these neighborhoods, and they're on a different route every day if they're that type of mailman. So they're going to find stuff that nobody else is going to be able to find. So that's that. And then of course your model with your mentorship, I think, is another really good option. Awesome. Well, I just wanted to say thank you for sharing the deal. And I wish you guys the best of luck. I want to hear, the next one you do as well.
Okay, definitely. Yeah, we're actually, right after we get off this call with you, we're actually showing somebody the house that, this lead came from. Showing the house, and it might be off market, and for sure our profit would be higher if that happens.
Wow, that's awesome. Yeah, let me know how it goes. I'm going to text you a link to get some DealMachine hats or any other like swag items that you can pick out at no cost. We'll give you the discount code for the store. So that's just kind of our way of celebrating with you guys.
It's funny because we actually tell people about you guys all the time. Because we have investors ask us, how'd you get this house or how'd you get that house?
Really?
We're constantly promoting the deal. Like, you need to get this because you're always out doing this, doing that. You pass the house, you forget the address. It's a quick snap of the house. It provides all the information. It's right there at your fingertips very, very quickly.
Mm-hmm.
The research involved long term. So we constantly promote your app.
Erin, thank you so much. I mean, that's the primary way that people have found out about DealMachine is word of mouth.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, there's a little code in your app under Get Free Leads that you can give those people, and you both can get like free mailer credits for sharing that. So I wanted to make sure you knew you could take advantage of that.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, you bet. Well, thank you guys so much. And appreciate you jumping on the video call, even though you didn't know it was going to be this way. I think it's like hearing this story is really helpful for those, that we may never even know. So thanks again for sharing it.
Okay, thank you again.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye, guys.
Bye.